Okay, so here's my leading pair. Goodness gracious, I have to do names and paperwork. This is my yellow-faced mauve guy that's tiny, and Shakti, and they're on 5 fertile eggs at this point. And I'm not sure I'm going to be able to foster anything because there's not many birds anywhere near that. So these two are loving on each other. This is, again, he has a name. It might be Callahan. And that's Rain, who completely rejected Congo and fell in love with this guy. Up top, we have a new pair. Again, this is Tim's and his girl, whose name I forgot. They got broken up last time because their eggs were all blank. And when I caught them, Tim's was very light. So I suspect he was not feeling well, and that's why the eggs were blank. Because he has given me many a fertile egg before. But never a baby, which is a problem. So that's why they got to take up one of the few cages remaining. This is Quinn and Aster. And Aster is cranky. So I don't know what's quite going on there, but we'll see what happens. She's in and out of the box, but I'm not sure I'm seeing a bonded pair here. This, I just gave this little green guy and Miss to their box, and Miss, being an experienced hen, is in there already. She's been waiting, but I was waiting to make sure they had good body weight and they got a little bonded to each other. So, this is Danube, and his girl she's laid 2 eggs, but one of them cracked, which is not a great sign. So I took it out. So she's on 1 egg right now. I just put these 2 up. This is Dolerite, who gave me 1 chick last time who looked just like his mother. I'm looking for the flashy pied, and I get a gray. No pied, just gray. But that chick is beautiful feather and is very large. So Miss was ill. So I put her on sick bay, waited for her to stabilize. Gave her some antibiotics and then sold her off because she was clucking babies and having troubles with her stomach, and she's just not a breeding bird. But this is Baby. These 2 are not a bonded pair, but they clearly both know why they're in this cage. This is, I already said that's Danube. This is Smoke and Ice, and for the very first time today, I saw Ice leave the nest when I came walking around, which means she is now going in it. Yay! This is Congo, who got rejected by Rain, and this is, I've forgotten her name. She got egg-bound last time and was sick for a little while. I gave her antibiotics and then put her out to rest. That was almost 3 months ago. She's fat and sassy and in love with Congo, so what the heck. We'll give it a shot. They're also a nice complementary pair because Congo is extremely tall and he has genes for feather in there, but he didn't show any of them. And this girl is Baby's girl, and she has all kinds of feather going. So I think they're a nice complementary pair. We'll see what happens. Yes, it is a little bit dangerous to put up a hen that got egg-bound once before. However, she didn't lose any body parts. She bled a bit, but she laid that egg, and after some antibiotics, she recovered and has put on all her weight again. So I think she's okay. She could prove me wrong, but we'll see. This is Steel, and his girl, Spring, is in there on their first egg. This is, who is that? Oh, look at that. These 2, I've been waiting forever for them to get in the box. This is Colorado and having a brain fade. Who is his hen? Oh, and the little gray hen that doesn't have a name. So this is a size to feather match. He has great size, he has great feather. And they are in the nest box in a big way. Oh, and look at this. This is Dacite and this little girl that doesn't have a name, the little gray wing. They are the last pair to contribute to my rainbow line. And they're very much in love, and she is in that box. These two, this little girl is in the box. I know she is, but she doesn't ever go in there when I'm here. Last time I bred her to Indy, and I was never really sure that they had even bonded until she came up with a whole bunch of completely fertile eggs. So I think she doesn't like to carry on when I'm here. These are my, what are these beasts called again? Borks. Sitting up there, pretending like they're up to no good. They got that innocent look like, moi. But I'm just going to leave them there because it might be that they need to really establish territorial rights before they actually nest. So we'll see. And here is Gee Whiz looking in on his girl Dottie, who is in that nest, which means she'll probably lay in the next few days. And these are my fosters who have been moved down low, and they are loving these nests. This blue hen is interesting. She's used this box two last two times we bred. I put it on the cage and she was in it. She has not forgotten. That is my box. That little girl, the little yellow-faced girl, used that box last time too. I don't know. I have a new hen in here, this little green girl, and that recessive pied male right there lost his hen last time, and I don't know. There will necessarily be some reshuffling of mates, but I'm not really sure which way that's going to turn. So we'll see. There's enough for everybody though. So, and little green girl is the only one in here that has never had a nest box in his cage, never had a mate in his cage, and never had a baby in his cage. But hopefully something's going to happen for her. So I have a feeling these two girls are going to get right to business. These two have been paired up traditionally to two white recessive tides. But Mr. Yellow Recessive Tide seems to be wanting to try to jump in on that. But we'll see how successful that is. He's the one that's a bachelor. He could disrupt another pair, but it's kind of unlikely. And this little girl is kind of sad. Odd girl out. Don't worry, girl. After you get that nest in there, you'll be one of the gang. Okay, so that's our breeding season up and running. It looks like I'm going to have, the fosters and 13 other nests. Because one's tucked up with the Borks. Well, I guess that's a breeding pair. So 14 other nests, and then one of those is a sick bay cage, and then, of course, the cockatiels. So it's going to be a busy breeding season. Here I was I'm just going to start up a few pairs, maybe just 10. And now I'm on 4, 5, and 14, so I'm on 21. Lose my damn mind. But I am not using any of the bottom cages because it's cold and drafty down there in the winter, and we are headed for winter. Well, not really, but we're definitely in fall. I'm up in the Pacific Northwest, so fall comes early around here. But anyway, so this is exciting. First, just getting everybody going, and hopefully we're going to have some nice babies. My other babies are out here. My last babies are out here. See, this is Dolerite's baby with Mist, the one and only. And this is she's got good size. She's got that nice, expansive mask. She's got a hinge on the top of her head that blows up. I'm really quite pleased with her, so I want to hurry up and get Dolerite bred again. That's the first time I ever got a baby out of him. So, and all these guys are down here just eating to their little heart's content. Okay, that's it.